Hey, what's up? What's going on? Peep Squad is in the building. What's going on, my peeps, my peoples? Hey, what's up, April? Hey, what's up, Patterson? What's up, Happy Days? What's up, April Morgan? What's up, Yanorik? What's up, Major? What's going on? How y'all doing? Let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. It is going down, season 5, episode 18, the wig shift. I was like, okay, it be some ish going on with this ish. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. Karen done got it. Karen done got caught in a lie. We got Ashley. Ashley done turned back to her old self. What's going on, Felicia Butler? Hey, girl, how you doing? What's good with you? What's up, LSW? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you had a good holiday. I hope everything was popping for y'all. Y'all celebrated. Y'all was with your family. Hey, mother, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Miss T? What's going on, Hickerson? What's going on, Major? Lord have mercy. Let's hear. Oh, my birthday was all right. My birthday was good. I was spending with the family. I didn't go nowhere. I didn't do too much. You know what I mean? You know, because we got 2,000 new cases of, the corona going on here. We go on lockdown Tuesday. We actually go on lockdown. So, not Tuesday. Actually, tomorrow we go on lockdown where we have a curfew and everything else like that. So, it's kind of stressful out here in the street. Hey, B, what's going on? What's going on, Special Skills? How you doing? Special Mills number 1. Oh, my goodness. Your stick is gone. I got to bring you back your stick. I don't know. I guess sometimes you don't come around or whatever. YouTube does what they do. What's up, Miss T? So let's get into it. Let's talk about this situation. I was like, damn, Karen done got caught out there in a lie. Yes, she did. Because she did tell the ladies over there, overseas, in Portugal, that, Monique wasn't invited. And there you go, Monique was there. Yes, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, baby. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. COVID is alive. Yes, I just recently found out one of my special friends, from a long time ago. Whole family is, involved with the COVID situation. So it's crazy. For real, for real. I am good. I'm glad you are good. Special Mills number 1. I'm glad you are good. It's good to see you. So let's just talk about this situation. So Karen got caught out there in a lie. And maybe it wasn't a lie. Maybe she wanted Monique to be there. But Monique did say on Watch What Happens Live that, production and the producers knew about everything. They knew that, Monique was coming early and Candiace was coming early. But they made sure that they didn't, bump into each other, because that could have been bad for both of them, because somebody could have said, you harassing me, you trying to get it popping, you trying to get it started with me. So the editing that went out last week to let us know that, oh, it's going to be off the chain at Karen's event because Monique is going to show up and all ladies are going to be upset. Monique didn't get a chance to see any of the ladies. They didn't see her, but Candiace and Monique looks like they missed each other by 2 minutes. But Monique said that Karen was not trying to set up Candiace, and they both talked about it and discussed that they didn't want Monique to be around the ladies whatsoever. So, damn, Karen, I wanted this moment to end, definitely. Yes, it was. My dumb ass governor says that he will not participate in the lockdown if Joe Biden is president, Lord. And you in Mississippi, man, I pray for all my peeps in Mississippi, all the people in Mississippi, yo. Because it's like, what's going on in Mississippi is crazy. From the prison system, from, all the, black people that's in Mississippi, and it be a Republican place. It's like so much is going on. Like, and that's crazy. Why? Because he want everybody to get sick? It's just really a sad situation. I'm sorry to hear that, Felicia Butler. Make sure you take your zinc. Make sure you take your vitamin C. Wear your gloves and your mask. Stay in the crib. Go on unless you have to. And the markets and the grocery stores are really off the chain. What's going on, Ralph? How you doing? What's popping with you? Hey, EM, what's going on? So, with the situation with Karen, it was just like, damn. But it looked like, and it seems like, and from what we see on the episode, it looks like Karen is setting up the rest of the ladies and possibly even setting up Monique, because this is where Ashley's going, because Ashley has became back to her old self. Ashley's back to being Ashley a little bit. Hopefully that Ashley shows up at the reunion, but I don't think that's going to happen. But Ashley got up into Karen's ass and did her thing. And you know, Ashley will dig and dig, and she'll wait for that moment to get at you. And that's exactly what happened, because Ashley feels like, you know, Karen is trying to set up Monique and put Monique in a bad situation. And it seems like, you know, when it comes to Ashley, she's really out here swinging and banging for Monique. It is what it is. I'm not, you know, so she's coming at Karen. It's like, damn, the disrespect. And it's like, damn, Karen can't drink, and she don't want to drink around y'all. Y'all know why she don't want to drink around y'all, because she can't trust you. She said one thing to y'all, and then it blew up in her face. You got, you know, Giselle, you got Robin sitting down having a meeting with Karen and everything, trying to tell Karen, you know, she shouldn't be doing this, she shouldn't be doing that, blase and the third. It's like, come on, miss me with all that craziness. So, you know, so Karen basically don't want to drink around the ladies, because maybe she likes to drink and have a good time, and she ended up saying some things about leaving her husband, and she didn't want to say that to the ladies. You know, she didn't mind saying that to Monique, but Wendy was there, and Wendy ran and told it. And then we got Giselle and Robin sitting down having a meeting about the situation. Like, come on, like, what you doing? What's going on, Chef Disaster? What's popping with your baby? Oh yeah, the governor tweeted about a few weeks ago, prison system is horrible and the people from all over the country is trying to fix it. Yes, facts. I'm sorry to hear that, Special Mills. Ugh, I'm sorry to hear that. That ain't no joke. Shit, we all counting on our jobs. We're counting on that unemployment, baby. So, you know, with this situation, it just seems like, you know, they're trying to make Karen look like the bad guy, and in so many different words, trying to make her look like the bad guy. And, you know, Ashley is pissed at her, and Ashley feels like Karen is being shady and low down and dirty. So therefore, Ashley is calling out Karen and her drinking. If she didn't want to drink around y'all, y'all know why she don't want to drink around y'all. Like, can somebody refuse to say no? What about pure pressure? Like, damn, the woman don't want to drink because she don't trust that she might say something that might be, you know, detrimental to her and could be used against her. So she don't want to drink around you guys, and she's probably ashamed about what she said or what she did. You want her to come out and say it? Well, then come out and say it. Thank you, Chef Disaster. Please go check out Chef Disaster YouTube channel. Show him some love. His YouTube channel is peace and love. Spread the love, spread the peace, and not the hate. For real. Thank you so much, Mother. I appreciate you. Thank you, Chef Disaster. I really appreciate you. Virgin Islands, what's going on? How you doing? What's popping with you? So, yeah, Ashley's back, Felicia. Remember, we've been talking about Ashley coming through, Ashley coming back, and Ashley has arrived, and she has did her thing. So we're going to see if Ashley going to keep it 100 and get at the rest of the ladies that got at her, you know, throughout the season. And she knows if Monique did not get into that altercation with Candiace, only thing Giselle and Robin will be bringing up is Michael cheating. Are you worried about Michael cheating? Michael this, Michael that, Michael this, and all this other good stuff. So, you know, it is what it is with that situation. So, you know, now, you know, Robin's sitting there giving speeches. Oh, yeah, see? Karen is choosing Monique's side, and she basically cares about Monique's well-being and her standing in the group than she cares about you, Candiace, you know. And, you know, it comes to a fault where, you know, it seems like Karen has picked a side, and the side that she picked is Monique. And she probably would have still been more, you know, open to Candiace and trying to be on her side and trying to be a support system for her. But right now, you know, Candiace is being devoured by the you know, the vultures. The vultures got her. CJ, Lord, Ashley secured that check next season. You know, Ashley always do. She always do. Hey, what's up, Witch Hazel? How you doing? What's going on with you? So, you know, you got that situation. And I'm just like, damn. Ashley came through. Ashley was like, you know, Karen did this, Karen did that. So I was like, shit. It is what it is. And the Giselle kids don't want, damn, like that's some crazy shit where your kids don't even want to be around you. They're regretting that, it's just painful for them to even think to spend a week with their father. I was like, either Giselle was sitting there telling that man, telling them kids all about that man, how horrible he was. She must have been crying. She must have, starved herself. She must have did so much gossiping and talking about Jamal Bryant in front of them girls that they hate his guts. They don't like him. They don't even, sometimes you have parents, are married and, they end up separating because somebody cheated. But the kids understand. They don't just turn their back on the father or the mother. They still have some type of relationship and try to work through it. Or they still like daddy's girls. These ain't even daddy's girls. They don't even want to be around Jamal, point blank, period. Candiace is a lost cause, Miss T. Camilla, what's going on? Hey, sis, Karen got caught in the lie. Yes, she did. Grown folks relationship. What's up with you grown folks? How you doing? Giselle girls are a whole mood. Like, they wasn't playing. They wasn't even feeling that shit. I was just like, damn, that shit look bad. And then Karen out here dropping a dime. That Juan basically is feeling a certain type of way when it comes to Robin, saying that she needs to dust off that couch. And you know what that means? She needs to wax, she needs to shave, she needs to clean, she needs to do, she needs to do that. Juan, why are you talking about your wife's vagina? What's going on, Juan? What are you doing? That's why I think Pastor Jezebel was not coming at all. He wasn't coming. Thank you so much, Chef Disaster. What's going on? Norris, Tony's in the building, baby. What's good with you? So let's get into this situation. And so, we have all that going on. I'm just like, damn. And Karen looked bad. I was just like, shit, Karen, you don't look good in this situation. Ashley made sure she came through with the drama. She came through with the bullshit. So Ashley sits down. She meets up with Monique. Monique is talking about her baby, party and how that went. Karen attended. And they had a good time, and Karen feels comfortable around Monique, so that's why she got intoxicated and she was drinking with her. You know what I mean? That's what happened. She don't feel them. She knows Giselle, Robin, and Wendy ain't her peoples, ain't her friends, and they will get at her in a minute and set her up and have a storyline based on her, so she knows she can feel comfortable. Ashley didn't show up to the party. Ashley was too busy. Ashley saying that she was having, marital issues. Ashley stay having marital issues with that man. I don't know. Ashley's going to walk out that door sooner or later. Once everything is secured and everything is the way it's supposed to be, Ashley is going to leave Michael, and she is going to be the new Portia on this show. You're going to see her dating some young, beautiful man. At least I hope. So, Michael is a widow. Yes, he is, Camilla. Yes, he is. Them girls got more sense than their mother. Facts. Mother, Karen is still the GOAT. Players mess up too. Amy, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. And that's how I felt. I was like, damn, Karen. But if you watch What Happens Live, Monique came in and she was like, no, Karen didn't try to do this. Karen didn't try to do that. She wasn't trying to set up anything. She wasn't trying to make a problem. Everybody knew what was going on. I was going to leave before any of the ladies showed up. Everybody knew what was going on. So it wasn't like I was going to interact with the ladies. Monique said she said her and Karen sat down and had a conversation where there's no interaction. But Karen, the reason why Karen did what she did is because they are icing out Monique. They're icing out Monique and not having her come to any event. So everybody's talking about Monique, and Monique is not able to say anything because nobody wants to really film with her. And I guess the production are thinking like, Ashley and Karen sitting down with Monique is not really, camera time worthy or whatever the case is. So Karen wanted to bring Monique in to get some camera time and just chill and let everybody know that she's still around, because damn, the whole season's almost over and we ain't got no Monique. We ain't seen no Monique. So yes, she is punished. But at the same damn time, Karen was trying to, make sure her event was popping, bring Monique there, because Monique is popping with hair. Monique is popping. You get Monique to co-sign your business and Monique to come through. And who can financially really support Karen if she needed it when it came to her business with the wig line will be Monique. None of the other ladies would support her. And, they don't got her back like that, and they want to see her fail. And hey, thank you so much for joining, Mother. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. So, you have that situation where none of these other ladies can support Monique and help her with her situation. I mean, support Karen or help her, but having Monique, you see how Monique came in that event? Monique came in that event fly to death. fresh to death, looking gorgeous. So with that situation, Karen wants to make sure people know that she's still connected to Monique, and she's not one of the people that are icing up Monique because she don't get down like that. Like, Karen is like, yo, I'll be for all y'all. Y'all can pull up all the facts on me. I could be lying here, I could be lying there, but I'm not trying to ice you guys out or not get your paycheck. We can banter back and forth, and I walk away, you walk away. But icing her out, basically you're ruining something. You're taking somebody's food away, even though Monique do got food, because Monique was like, they asked Monique a question on Watch What Happens Live, and the question they asked Monique, would you rather have Giselle dress you for an event, or would you have Robin do your taxes? And Monique said, I would rather have Robin do my taxes, because however she mess up, I can afford to pay the bill. I was like, Lord have mercy. She throwing shades. There's one more episode left, CJ. Why did Candiace say that Karen asked her to come by early? I didn't get that, because Monique came early, and that's the situation where I don't know if it was editing. I guess Monique was supposed to be helping her set up, and then Candiace was supposed to be helping her set up, and I guess Monique felt like, I'm going to come to your event, I'm going to come early, and they talked about it. And so therefore the production and the producer is supposed to make sure that Candiace and Monique did not meet up. But it seemed like, the way the shit look on TV was like, Karen and Monique was working together just to get under these ladies' skins, because what would make them so sick is for Karen to have Monique there, have Monique get in any camera time and being on camera. That would piss off Robin, that would piss off Candiace, and so therefore it seems like Karen has chosen a side when it comes to Candiace, because she can't be friends with both of them, and that's just the way it is, because Candiace made it that way. Candiace says you have to choose, and forcing someone to choose when the other person ain't forcing you to choose, most likely the person's gonna go with the person's not forcing them to choose. So you got that situation. I appreciate you joining a membership. Much love. What's going on, Sugar Hill? So we have that situation, but the shade was real, baby. Ashley was sitting there like, you know what, girl? Karen told me that you wasn't coming. Monique was like, what are you talking about? I'm not coming. She's been asking me before the event, before the ladies even knew about the wig line or whatever the case is. So therefore, Monique and, Karen was going to be working together long before the altercation happened. But, Ashley was like, well, that's not what Karen said over there in Portugal. She said that you wasn't invited. And Monique is confused about the situation. And, Ashley being Ashley was like, well, let's call her up and see what's good. Let's see what's popping with the situation. So Ashley done called up Karen and was like, what's going on? Like, you told us that, Monique saying that she's invited to the event, but you told us that she wasn't invited to the event. We was under that impression, Karen. Karen was like, you are trying to twist up my words. I did not say that I was not inviting her to the event. So, of course, Karen was definitely caught into a lie, and it is what it is. And, she told the ladies over there that no, she wasn't invited. But yet, on the same token, she's sitting there still inviting Monique. You know why she's still inviting Monique? Because Karen don't give a damn about what these ladies say or how they feel. Now, she might be the next one that they're going to try to ice out. But in my opinion, I think Karen felt like, yo, who are these ladies to tell me what to do, who I can invite? She may have said that in Portugal to save face, but when she got home, she was like, who they think they are to tell me what to do? I'm older than all these damn women, and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I'm keeping, Monique is still coming, but she wasn't going to invite Monique to the main event where the ladies meet her, but she wanted Monique to have camera time. That's point blank period. And she wanted to piss off the rest of the ladies because, that's what Karen does. So Ashley was like, yo, so Karen's still sitting down on the phone lying. Karen was like, I did not say that. You got my words mixed up. You got my words, misconstrued. You trying to twist it all out. I was like, Karen, you lied, baby girl. You lied. She was like, Karen was like, I don't remember it like that. I was like, Lord, Karen, why are you out here lying like this? This is way too much. You're doing too much, baby girl. But Karen sit there. She kept that lie going, baby. And that is all Ashley needs. All Ashley needs a little bit of ammunition. That was easy ammunition, to get at Karen. And plus, Ashley feels that Karen is setting up Monique and she's setting up the other ladies, and she feels like Monique can be in a grave, dangerous situation, especially with a pending court case. So Ashley don't like Karen either, but they can coexist together and film together. But she's looking out for Monique in that way, so I don't think Karen and Monique are letting Ashley and on everything. So it is what it is. So we got Robin looking at a fake house, about to buy a fake house. You know what I mean? She's looking at a fake house. You know, the house is beautiful. Blase the third. Juan looks nervous. Juan doesn't look like he's like, damn, I gotta do this shit. Gotta, you know, put on these airs, because then people want to know, did you guys get a house? Did you guys get married? And now we're finding out for the next episode, which is the season finale, that Juan is feeling a certain type of way. He's feeling like, you know, he don't really want to go through this situation. And then he is telling, you know, why is he telling Michael how he feels? Like, why are you telling Ashley husband the deal? If Ashley got a big mouth, so do Michael got a big mouth. And so we're going to find out. And Juan is not too thrilled. He's not too happy with the situation at all. I was like, Yep, the situation's crazy, baby. Fake house. It is a fake house. You know goddamn well she ain't buying that house. Hey, Raheem, what's going on? How you doing? Take outside. Suzette, what's going on? Suzette Reed. Sonia Butler, what's going on? Ralph, what's going on? So, it is a fake house. You know, they setting that shit up just like she was making that fake money and end up losing. And, you know, Robin kind of like pissed me off, and also, they always piss me off, right? So, like, Robin kind of pissed me off, and so did Wendy pissed me off with when they go to Karen's event. Like, these ladies are such haters. Like, they're so jealous of anybody doing anything. I know Karen might have hated, but I can't remember the last time I seen Karen that come out really hate on what they're doing. Like, she talks about, you know, Giselle's shit or whatever, but they really try to dog out Karen when she's trying to do something. I was talking about her event. I was like, miss me with that, Wendy. And I've been telling you guys since I've been reviewing this show that Wendy does not have an identity. She don't know who she is. She don't stand for nothing. She don't know nothing. Only thing that she knows is the 4 degrees that she got because her mother lived through her. So she don't even, we don't even know if Wendy even wanted to get them degrees. Wendy probably didn't want to get married. Wendy probably didn't want to have kids. Wendy probably wanted to be out there in the street. The way that she's acting on the show and the way that she acted in Karen's event, to me, she wanted to be out there in the street. You know what I mean? And she doesn't have compassion or emotions because she wasn't taught that. She was taught to have her mother's emotions, her mother's feelings, obey her mother. So she doesn't know where she stands in life. And that's why she's following Giselle and Robin around. And most likely she was raised that, you know, the lighter you are, you know, follow them people, you know, because she doesn't have any directions. And when you get to the end of the show, you can see her looking at Robin and see what Robin's saying, see what Robin doing so she can follow it. It's just, I've been telling y'all, this woman don't have nothing to her. So she came on this show acting like she's so educated, she's better than everybody because she got 4 degrees, but in tune, she don't even know who self is. She don't even love herself. She don't even know what the hell she's doing in life. This is probably the first time she ever realized that I wanted to do this. I wanted to be on TV. She don't want to be no damn commentator for no MSNBC or CBS or whatever the case may be. She want to be right here on TV like these ladies. Now she's gravitating to Robin and Giselle because she wants to be like them. She wants to follow them because she don't have no identity. Wendy, what did you want to be before your mother told you what you should be? So miss me with that. So you ain't no role model to nobody. Let me stop. I'm going in. So anyways, back to the fake house. So now we get to Giselle kids. So now we get to Giselle kids. Giselle sitting there with her daughters are beautiful. They're well behaved. You know, they talk well, they present well, and they're still respecting their mother, but they really don't like the situation that Giselle is putting them in, and it's really a sad situation. And Giselle is going to regret doing this to these daughters. You know why? Because they're going to end up finding a partner that she is not going to like, and it's going to be totally bad for them. And they're going to say, Mama, remember when you made me get on TV and try to force daddy on me, try to force this on me, that on, you said you love him, you want to be with him, well, I'm going to stay with that person. They're not going to value your opinion when it comes to men or relationship, because they see the mistakes that you're making, the mistakes that you keep making. And so therefore, when they get old enough and they start smelling their ass, they ain't gonna smell yours no more. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be with the situation. So Giselle is out here talking about, hey baby, hey kids, you know, daddy's coming to stay for a week. And the baby girl was like, why? Little girl right here on the screen was like, why? You know, she's sitting there like, why? And she got her head down. They're all pissed off. They're all upset. They're all upset and everything. And it's just like, they're feeling a certain type of way. And then, she was like, well, Giselle was like, well, we're going to be taking pictures. And she was like, we're going to be spending more time with daddy. What about this and what about that? She was like, the little girl was like, come on. Little girl was like, for real? She was like, well, it's nothing I can do about it. Because then Giselle was like, you know what, I'm going to be spending more time with your father. And she was like, there's nothing I can do about it, And then Giselle was like, well, do you guys want to move to Atlanta? And they was like, no, we like Maryland. We want Maryland. And they was like, how do you guys feel when we go down and visit? And then the girl right here on the screen was like, as soon as we go down there, I want to go home. She goes, I feel like going home, baby. You know that song, I feel like going home on the 5 Heartbeats? This is what little young lady was saying. She was like, I feel like I want to go home. I was like, yo, like, why? Giselle either really dogged that man out around them kids and talked about him, and a family dogged him out, and they heard horrible stories, and they listened, and Giselle put the kids in the middle of it in some way, because the way these girls, the faces they were making was so tragic and so sad, how they was to even spend any time with their father, which is a sad situation all day. But Giselle, you're gonna regret this shit, because it's gonna come back and hit you tenfold. You got 3 daughters, not 1 but 3. And you want them to follow in your footsteps and the things that you're doing, so they are. And they're going to pick a man just like you picked. And when you try to tell them and try to save them, they're going to look at you like you crazy. And they're going to say, you remember when, mama? Do you remember? And that's going to be the situation. And so we get to Karen's situation. Karen, she wants to, she's playing games with us, with these flowers and these roses. She wants to show the world that, older couples can still have love. They can still be intimate with each other, which, do we believe that Karen and, I don't believe it. I'm not going to say y'all. I don't believe that Karen and Ray got intimate after this scene. Because Ray went in there and he shut the door. So Ray's walking through the house. He got flowers. Karen is screaming for him to come upstairs. And she's screaming and yelling. I was like, Karen, that man's going to take him time to get up them damn stairs. Y'all need to have an elevator, or you need to have that chair that you can pull on the railings of the steps and let him sit up there and go up and down the stairs, and he'll get to you faster. But he got to come up them stairs. Then you got all these strange people in his house, even though he used to it. He's like, what I do for love. And so, he's going, so Karen is in the tub. She's chilling. Karen's wigs look on point. Her wigs look nice. I ain't gonna even front. The front looks good. Everything looks good. Whoever's her business partner, or whatever the case, because now, so now when we get to the nitty gritty, the reason why, when Karen went on to Wendy Williams' show, and she shaded Giselle and said that her business and all her stuff is liquidated, is because of this episode, because of these ladies shading her, basically saying that her business is not real, it's fake, and she's just the face of it. And Giselle started the rumor, and guess who's the second person to pass the rumor? Robin, her little chihuahua, her little pup, her little kitten, her little pet, so it is what it is. So Karen is sitting there talking about, let's get it on. Ray is like, I want to go to bed. So, for instance, I wanted to show you guys this situation. So, I don't know if I can bring it any bigger, but this is Karen's feet, right? Because I'm being petty. So, this is Karen's feet. If you can see Karen's feet, see how her feet look? Her feet look pretty, right? And she's like, 60 or something. Look at Wendy's feet. Wendy got all this smack for Karen. Look at her feet. Her feet look like 5 feet together. Her feet is horrendous. It looks like she got claws on her feet. Her feet can't even fit in them shoes. Her feet are choking and her outfit. You know what I mean? And you're going to come at her and look at Karen's feet compared to your feet. Them look like, they don't look human. So yeah, I had to be petty real quick. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. I had to be petty. I'm sorry, guys. I had to be petty. Thank you for the feet emojis. I had to be petty. Wiz calls like $400. $400 pretty steep. That's pretty steep. We all know that Miss Wendy didn't have not one $400 wig on her head. And I wouldn't pay $400 for a wig, point blank period. You invest that money in Bitcoin, invest that money in XRP or something else. I wouldn't do it. Not $400. So we get to Wendy, and this scene with Wendy and her mother was sad. Was I felt really bad for Eddie. Eddie looks like he's lost. Like, you think about it, Eddie has to deal with her mother and her. He has to deal with Wendy's insecurities, Wendy wanting to always be something else, Wendy only living life for her mother just to make her proud so her mother can go brag. so her mother can go brag and shit, you know what I mean? And so, you got this situation. And when they were on the hayride, the mother was like, Wendy was like, I was in basketball, but I couldn't be in basketball because my mom wanted me to do this. I was in karate, and she was like, oh, my kids are going to go to karate. And the mama was like, no. Grandma was like, degrees, or whatever. And you can look at the kids. The little kids seem like, damn, Wendy is treating her kid. Wendy's gonna live through her boys and her daughter like her mother lived through her if she don't get the shit right. Let these kids have free will. Let these kids decide. Don't let them be unhappy where you're a middle-aged woman on TV whiling out, and going at other women and being so, a hypocrite and talk about bringing people to the table. But if you fight, you can't be brought to the table, and watch you bring down another woman, try to get her kicked off, and watch the mother become a follower on TV because she has no identity. She can't stand for anything because she stands for nothing. And she's pushing that fake politics shit. So anyways, just to see the mother was very strong in her convictions, very strong. And you can see Eddie's face. Eddie just looked like, damn, I got no control over my family. I got no control over nothing. I got no say because Eddie don't have his family. Eddie's family has disowned him because he got with the likes of Wendy and her mother. So it is what it is. Whew, Lord have mercy. So Wendy has a conversation with her mother to let her mother know, that she doesn't want to be a professor anymore. She wants to commentate. Really, she wanted to say, I want to be on Real Housewives of Potomac forever. This money looks good. These ladies are making money. Karen got all types of business. Giselle once had a business. Robin is selling hats, and the fans and the people that watch this show buy into it, and they're propping me up to be, the coming of Jesus on this show, and the producers love me and they want me back. Like, and you can make real money. I can really live this life that I always dreamed of. And if I have to bring Monique down, if I have to bring Karen down, if I have to bring any of them down, I would. But right now, I am team, Robin and Giselle. So she has to come and say, mother was like, no, you so spoiled, you so rotten, blase the third. And so, she's not making that type of money as a professor. A lot of people get it confused. She's not like a pristine professor. She doesn't have the years put in. She doesn't have that. She doesn't have the say so. She's just a person off the street. She's not someone. I don't even want to get back into that situation. Well, she's not making more than $90,000 as being a professor, and she's not full time. So this shit right here, this show is her opportunity. And when you bring a desperate person on the show, they're going to do desperate things. And they're going to attack and they forget about all their values. And that's what she's doing. So Wendy Hamburger is telling her mama, I want to be different. Mama's like, the village in Nigeria, I brag about you to them. They're so proud of you and what you can do, and blase and a third. And Wendy's just like, damn, I'm still that little girl. I'm a little girl that's a married woman with children, and I can't still make my own decisions. I still gotta beg and cry and plead with mama. So drop some money in your mama account and she'll be all set with the situation. Now she can tell people that you are a D-list celebrity. That's what she can tell people now. So So we get to, Michael. Michael don't feel like he needs to answer to anybody. He don't feel like he needs to answer. Let me tell you right now, Michael was pissed off at this situation. He don't give a damn about Ashley's mother, her uncle, or Ashley at the same situation because he feels like he's the head honcho. He provides, he provided for Ashley's mother for a long time and probably secretly still providing for her. We just don't know about it. And he pulled Ashley up out the gutter and he saved her life, and he was Superman, and he saved her from poverty. poverty. So therefore, with this situation, he don't feel like he needs to answer to these people because he feels like they're beneath him. And, I don't, and it is what it is. And he was like, I said I'm sorry. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say I'm sorry. He don't give a damn what they're saying. He's gonna fake like Michael can cry on a drop of a dime. But we know the next episode he gonna go for Chris. He wants Chris bad. He wants Chris bad because Chris is the one was like, I heard him say that he wanted to do this to Juan, and then Candiace helped spread it too as well, which I believe is true. I don't think it's a lie. I think it's 100 all day, every day. So, it's going to be what it's going to be. And Michael don't give a damn. He don't give a damn about them sitting at the table and trying to tell him what to do. He don't feel guilty about the situation. Ask him what happened with his first wife and his first children. He'll tell you he was the same narcissistic person that he is now. And he blames everything on behavior. Or I was treated like this, I was treated like that. Just excuses when he has nothing but money to get help. He has nothing but money to face any of his situation. If he really wanted his marriage to work and he wanted to lift Ashley up and make sure, he didn't disrespect her and embarrass her over and over, Ashley stay embarrassed. Ashley stay looking bad with this man. And then on top of that, this man ain't even anything to look at. And oof. And then imagine them creeping hands on that forehead on you, Lord. Shit, but Ashley was like, it was either that or living like her mama, and she chose him, and so she's gonna have to deal with that. Sometimes when you date people, especially with money, they have control over you. Like, you don't think you're gonna have to jump through hoops. You're just not gonna get free money, free bags, free this, free that. They're gonna want you to do something. They're gonna want you to put up with certain things because they in turn are your employer, because they feel like they're taking care of you. So therefore, it's not an equal situation. I'm paying all the bills. I'm taking up all the expense. You want these nice houses. You want these nice cars. You want these bags. You want your hair done. You want your nails done. You want to go shopping here. You want to go there. You want to buy the kids all that. What do I get in return? I want to control you. And that's the situation it is. And then it's even more dominant because Michael didn't want this situation with Ashley. He wanted Ashley to be his trophy wife, his biracial wife that he can parade around, and she can basically be a gift and a trophy for him. And then once the kids came in, he wasn't getting the attention and Ashley wasn't under him anymore. So he wanted to stray away and show her that I could leave you. And he wanted to make her feel pain and hurt because he feels pain and hurt because of his own son. Like, come on. Like, the excuses that these people make to get over on a mother sucker is just terrible. He ain't listen to the uncle. He don't care what they say. They know he don't care, but they're just doing it because they love Ashley. They want to let him know that, you got to answer to us. And Michael's looking at them like, I don't got to answer to none of y'all. Since the camera's here, I'll play along. And we see Michael play along. And when he gets upset, he'll walk away from the situation. And we already seen him do that this season when he got caught in the hotel room with the girl, the stripper. And Giselle right now, she's feeling a certain type of way. She is not going to Karen's party. She's not going nowhere. Hey, Miller, what's going on? Hey, Matthew. Hey, Sam, I am. What's going on? What's going on, Jay? How you guys doing? Latavia, JJ, I'm in my ish, so please welcome everybody in the chat room. Be greatly appreciated. So we get to, Giselle was like, I am not going to Karen's event because Karen's partner, that she's, working with the hair. I'm not trying to deal with her. I'm not trying to deal with him because he's been talking crap about me. He's been dissing me. He's been disrespecting me and all that other stuff. So she is not coming through. And also, she thinks Karen is just the face of the business, and it's not really Karen's business. And she's not trying to hear it. What it is jealousy. It's jealousy because Karen is doing something. Karen is making the most out of it. And on top of that, she's an older woman making the most out of this situation. She's doing what. Somebody please get green out my chat. Please don't let anybody come into my chat room and try to promote their channels or anything else like that. Block them ASAP. Please, my peeps, my peoples, all my moderators. If anybody come into my chat room or come onto my channel and try to promote their channels or try to do any of that, trying to get people to leave my chat room, please block them ASAP. Please, I really will appreciate it if you will block these people. Because I've been noticing that, and sometimes I can't see it, you know what I mean? Because I'm going in. So let me see if I can just block this person. Just click on it. I don't know if some of you guys might be on your phone or you might be on your computer, but if you can remove anybody, I don't care who it is, anybody come in my chat and try to support try to, put their channels out here and try to get free, promotion, please block them. Please block them, because I do unto others as I want others to do unto me, and I don't go into anybody's chat room and disrespect them and try to, you know what I mean? So, God, I'm so petty with the feet. Lord help me, Jesus. So Monique comes through looking fly. Her hair looks fly. That jacket that coat that she got on, that mink. Oh my gosh, she came in there. Karen was like, let me get that jacket. That shit is fly. That shit is so fly. I don't even know what to tell you guys. That is so fly, that jacket. So she came in. So now she's doing, and this is the guy in the black hat and the t-shirt is actually Karen's, Karen's business partner, or somebody that's working on the wig line with Karen. And, he's the king of hair, or whatever. I don't know if he's the king of hair. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's what they try to get, slay hair, blase in the third. I don't know. So Monique comes through, and Monique is like, and these are the things that guy did say about Giselle. So this guy was calling, so Karen's partner or wig, philosopher or, whatever, is actually out here disrespecting Giselle. So that's why Giselle is not coming through. And you know what's the crazy thing is if you guys watch What Happens Live, did you guys see when whoever that dude was, supposed to be some fashion guru, he said, you know what, I love the way Giselle dresses because she's like couture on a budget, and she budgets everything so well and she looks so good on a budget. And Andy had to say to him, she's not trying to dress like she's on a budget, she just regular dress. And the guy was like, well, I thought she was on a budget, I don't know. And he felt like, I'm not trying to shade her. I was like, Lord. And so I hope somebody do something to Ashley's hair. Ashley, you got long hair and I know you don't care, but shit, you got to do something to it. Do something with it, Ashley. Shit. So Karen's at her wig event. And Monique, basically, she got a question for Karen. Like, Karen, how come you're telling the ladies that I'm not invited or you didn't invite me? Like, it's kind of weird. So it's kind of weird that Monique is saying this to Karen about the situation. And Monique is saying that I understand, you don't want to ruffle any feathers and you have to be with your friends. But yet Monique is on Watch What Happens Live and say that, and she said that me and Karen, we talked it out and I wasn't supposed to have any interaction with the ladies and blase and a third. And so, but if she talked to Karen and she worked it out with Karen and all that other good stuff, and she know that, she's not going to be at the main event, but she's going to be a part of the event, and which she was, and she left before the ladies came. So that means that she did know, but it was just weird for her having that conversation with Karen, like, oh, Karen, why didn't you invite me or whatever? I guess that was just to break the ice, but it didn't make any sense. So Karen was like, so, I know I can't be at the event, blase ain't the third, but I got another event to go to. But, I'm hearing that because I talked to Ashley that you told the ladies that I wasn't invited to your event. Like, what's going on? And Karen was like, you know what? Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Karen is just like, listen, everybody's gonna be safe and everybody's gonna be okay here. And they cut the shit off. So, it seems like it's kind of contradictory, with the scene here and then what Monique said on Watch What Happens Live, that we planned this out in blase and the third, but it does look like it was planned out because she came early before the other ladies. Doesn't look like she helped and she put anything together. She just walked through and walked out, and I basically think that was to get under the ladies' skins and let them know that, Monique is still in the building and she still can come through and put some fear in the ladies, because all they've been doing is talking shit. So it is what it is with that situation. Karen was like, everybody's going to be safe. Everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be popping. And, you're going to be safe. Everybody's going to be safe. So she leaves. And then Candiace is calling, Karen saying, I'm on my way. I'll be there soon. But, Candiace is basically saying, if I would have arrived early, I would have been there. So I don't know. So now Candiace is saying if I would have came early, I would have probably seen Monique. Then we have Monique saying on Watch What Happens Live that the producers and the production basically said that, they knew that Monique was coming and she was going to leave before, Candiace come, and they had that all worked out, but it didn't seem like that. So you guys take that. I was like, okay, y'all are double talking. So Monique ended up leaving, but it does look like it was a plan because Monique came there early. Monique left early. Like, she was ushered out real quick. She had one little sip of champagne. She grabbed the champagne on the way out, and then some lady came inside and was like, yo, your ride's here. And so now she's gone. But also, I think maybe Karen may have said that, okay, that they're coming, you need to go now, because Monique let her driver go. If she was just going to walk in and walk out, her driver would have stayed in front of the building unless there was no parking. Because we know when we watch, what's her name? I can't think of that lady. Kim, is her name Kim? I don't know, Kim from the former Real Housewives of Atlanta. Every time that she goes to an event, her car is running. Troy is parked outside with the engine running. She runs in with her sippy cup or her red cup and run right out, So that was kind of weird. And then we got the two haters. When they come into the situation, the first thing, Robin is saying, oh my God, this place is, oh my God, it's so little, it's so small. Like, I thought she was going to have a big event. Like, oh my God, this looked like a strip mall. This is like the behind the mall. I was like, girl, you wish you can afford an event. You wish you can have an event. You haven't thrown an event since this season, I don't think. You haven't put nothing together for anybody to come through. Maybe you did, I can't remember. And we have Wendy, she comes in, oh, it's just so small. It's so cozy. I was like, girl, here you go dissing, just disrespect. How can you diss anybody when you got them sideburns and you got that facial hair right up under your eyebrows? How can you diss somebody on what they have? You know what I mean? Like, damn, she's trying to do something. This is the hate that I'm talking about. Like, there was no reason for them to be hateful and throw shade. And now they're making it seem like, when Wendy's talking about, oh, we need to stick together. I'm going to the table for the women so we can be a part of the table. Nobody wants to be a part of that table that you want to make. But it's like, y'all are just so ignorant. And she's so rude. You're supposed to be a professor and somebody special. You just act like a regular person from the street that is ignorant, and you're representing yourself as ignorant. And that is what you are doing. And so is Robin. Robin, you can't even pay your taxes. You can't even get a house. You lost money. You better be glad that you still on this show and you still making money, and you selling them ugly ass, cheap ass hats. Nobody wants. Nobody gonna put on their head. It don't even cover your whole head. It doesn't protect your hair if you want to wear flat down style. And if you have a curly style, the hat ain't gonna really fit on you because it's gonna fall off, because I don't see nowhere on the hat where you can adjust the hat, make it tighter or make it smaller. So you just got a regular hat, one size fit all type of hat. And y'all shitting on this event. Karen is out here helping somebody that's trying to come up, that is trying to do here and make some money. And the first thing y'all do, y'all walked in and y'all are just throwing your heads up and throwing your nose up. And Wendy, your parents threw that party. You didn't throw that party, because we know what's going on with you, Wendy. Like, just like so evil, so disrespectful, and so mean. At least Ashley wasn't shady. And Ashley, if Ashley talks shit, it's her money. She's married to money. She got money. She got all types of documents in place. So when she leaves Michael, she is going to have multiple bags. She's not going to be like Portia. She's not going to have to start all over. She's going to come through with that money and wild out on TV. That's what's going to happen. And she's going to really start stunting. But even though Ashley get on my damn last nerve, but these ladies, the way that they came through and the way that disrespectful they was, it was just like, so, it just made me so pissed off. Like, that's just so ignorant. How is this a professor? How is she somebody with class and dignity? She's supposed to be better than this one. And I went to school, but school didn't teach you no common sense like Karen taught you. Maybe it's a small, but you got to start off small. Your father started off at Wendy's, and you bragged about your father being a Wendy's manager. Wendy Hamburger, and now you're going to be dissing her small event? Come on, you came from really, really humble beginnings, and this is how you act, and this is how, you're like, girl, you better walk away. This part right here, I was like, yo, the shade was so, even Candiace, they didn't show Candiace shading. Candiace wasn't shading. Ashley was going to shade in a whole different way. You know what I mean? She was going to shade in a whole different way, but they was just so disrespectful. It's just like, damn, they don't want to see nobody grow, nobody have nothing. You can have beef with a person or not like the person or whatever, but to diss something that people might be like, oh, I'm not going to get them wigs. Oh, look how cheap that place is. Look how small it is. Basically trying to discourage people from supporting Karen's Karen's business because she's actually really trying to do something, and she's actually really making money about, you know, with her perfume and everything else. It's just the shade and the hate. It's just like real jealousy. And when you see the jealousy, like, it makes you sick inside, because you know what, you can get with her. Wendy, you need the help. You're running with the wrong people. You better hope that Giselle can hook you up with somebody, but you want to run with the people that can actually, you see businesses are being successful. Karen's business only been in for like what, 2 years, and her shit is successful. You know, she's doing her thing. It's just like, yo, it's just so mean how they are. It's just so mean, and it just really pisses you off sometimes, you know what I mean? But anyways, so, you know, Ashley, please let them do something to your hair, girl. Long hair and don't care, but you don't do nothing. Ray came through, he got the flowers and everything, and it's nice. So I'm like, okay. And so Ashley got to be shady. Ashley comes through. Ashley, that wig look good on you, though. That wig does look good on you, Ashley. Ashley comes through and she goes, hey, Karen, this is a gift from you. And basically, it's a medicine for, you know, on an ulcer. And like, you know, Karen, you wasn't drinking when we was over there in Portugal, but I heard that you was over there drinking at Monique's event, and you turned up. You was getting drunk. I was like, damn, Ashley is so terrible. But this is how Ashley gets down. Ashley gets down like this. And, you know, we haven't seen Ashley this. Hey, Linnell, how you doing? So we haven't seen Ashley like this, you know what I mean? In a long time, you know, actually doing the damn thing and going in. We haven't seen her handle business like that. So I'm just like, okay, so here it is. And so Ashley's sitting there, and Karen was like, you know what? I didn't want to drink, you know, but I can't tell you that you guys are pressuring me to drink. And it's just like, so, and then Robin, she was like, why can I tell you guys I can't drink without being forced to drink? And then Robin jumps up and said, oh, why? Because Karen, you afraid to say you're afraid that you're going to say something that you don't want nobody to know. You're afraid you're going to say something. And Karen was like, listen, Robin, you better be worried about what Juan says when he's drinking. And then Robin just looked, because Robin was trying to jump in and piggyback off of Ashley and double team Karen. This is what pisses me off, because it's always Karen getting double teamed. If it's not Giselle double teaming her with Robin, as Wendy double teaming her with Robin and Giselle. Now we got Ashley coming at Karen, but she was coming at Karen, and then who jumps in? Giselle want to jump in and get some camera time, so she jumps in. We're always looking awful. And when Karen said that to her, I was like, oh shit. She was like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Yes, she does know what she's talking about. And look at Robin. Robin was like, Robin, shut the hell up. Robin, shut the hell up. Hey, Sunny Storm, what's going on, baby? How you doing? It's good to see you. Robin, shut the hell up, though. Robin, shut the hell up. Robin looking with her face like she's all pissed off and mad now. Yeah, you got red right in front of everybody, and you don't have no response because you don't know what the hell Juan done said to somebody, because we already got Michael coming out here saying that he don't want to marry you. And Karen got the scoop. I don't know if Juan was talking to Ray, and Ray went back and gave Karen some admonition that Juan said, you need to dust off your couch, baby. And that's your husband talking about what's between your legs. That ain't right. You should be embarrassed. And this is what happens when you jump out and you try to get at people for no reason at all. You get embarrassed. Like shade. So it's like, it's totally, she got that dumbfound look on her face. Keep that dumbfound look on your face, because you look dumb. And so now we got Ashley stirring the pot. Ashley was like, yo, listen, you know, Monique was here earlier. Monique came and all this other stuff. And Ashley's making it even worse, because Ashley's doing Ashley. She's getting back at Karen for whatever Karen did to her. So Karen and Ashley beef goes long stem. It goes all the way back. So but anyways, so now we have, you know, Candiace, she's crying. She was like, oh my God, like she was here and I was supposed to be here early, but I was late. And she was like, oh my God. And I'm like, damn, I feel bad for Candiace. Because Candiace really, to be honest with you, Candiace has nobody she can trust on this show. Candiace should not trust anybody. She should not follow anybody on this show. And too bad, like, her mother is the way she is, because her mother should have taught her better. and she should be able to maneuver around women that she deems sophisticated, because her mother's sophisticated, but she's another one with no sense of self, you know. So, you know, Wendy mother did her a disservice, and also Candiace's mother did her disservice. But you know what? It's never too late to turn it around. So she's hurt. And, you know, she got beat up on TV. You know what I mean? She's embarrassed. She probably does suffer from some PTSD. She was running her mouth, but she didn't think running her mouth was going to get her, you know, in the situation that she's in. So it is what it is. So I feel bad for her, you know, because if you never got into a fight before, that's your first fight, and it's on national TV, and the whole world's talking about it. And then you got mollywopped on TV and everything else like that, you know. And it's alleged that maybe Candiace took the first hand and not Monique. This is why people are saying the court charges were dropped, because she hit Monique with the glass. Monique has always said that Candiace hit her with the glass. So whatever the case is, it was poor behavior. And to me, I'm going to keep what I said. Candiace and Monique got played, and they messed up. It is what it is. But you can move forward. We all make mistakes. We just got to get back up again. So she's feeling a certain type of way. And then we have Robin acting like she's fake concerned, because Robin don't even like Candiace. None of them like Candiace. So, you know, and Ashley damn sure don't like Candiace. She don't give a damn about Candiace and her situation. What Ashley's trying to do right now is let everybody know that that Karen is shady. Karen, you know, is trying to set up Monique. Ashley's not worried about Candiace meeting up with Monique or seeing Monique. What Ashley's worried about is Monique getting in trouble, or something happens if they do see each other, or any court situation, because Ashley knows her only true friend is Monique. So, which is a sad situation that, you know, it just went down the way it did. It is what it is. So I feel bad for Candiace. So Candiace, she's about to cry. I think she should have played the victim role a lot better. She shouldn't have had the other ladies try to come in and tell her what to do. What she should have did is sat down with Monique, talked to Monique, started to cry and how hurt she was, talk about her nightmares, and say, I love you, Monique. She could have played that situation so much better, and she could have become the fan favorite. The reason why people are not favoring Candiace as much as she should be favored, because she is the victim at the end of the day, even though she initiated and she was loud and she was in her face. But at the end of the day, we saw her get rocked. She got rocked. She got rocked like Nate Robinson. And I feel so bad for Nate Robinson too. Damn. But back to the situation. So with this, it's just sad. It's just sad. She, you know, she didn't know how to play the situation. And Robin is acting like she's fake concerned. And so they're having that conversation talking about Karen. And Karen is trying to show them about, you know, hey, listen, this is my wig box. And she's trying to talk to them. And then Wendy goes, oh, be quiet. Oh, stop. We're having a conversation. Ashley's talking. This is her event. I would have been like, Wendy, you know what? I would have been, who did it? Somebody did it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Security, could you get this woman out my event? And we'll see how she really acts. The monster will come out. Hey, Kimmy Love, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, Henrietta Bellamy, what's going on? Lunell, it's true that Candiace got fired from I don't know. That's the rumor. She can't suffer from PTSD if she runs her mouth like that. Ooh, Ralph. Ralph. Lucy White, what's going on? Thank you for joining the membership. I regularly hold at Ashley, Robin, Giselle, all the same. Yeah. Did Candiace apologize to Ashley? I think she halfway apologized, Sugar Hill. Right. Look at LSW. Exactly, Ralph. None of those hairdressers take to Wendy about the weird ass window pack. Hey, Linda R. Candiace is a soap opera victim. And mean girl fake tears, Lord. Y'all are too much. Okay, so Wendy, like, I don't know who this woman is. Oh, well, I guess I do. But she makes me sick. So anyway, so she's here. And she's like, who are you? Ain't nobody, like, she's acting like she's in control. I was like, why are you guys letting this woman come in and dominate your show? She's dominating your show. And don't these guys get awards at the end of the day from BravoCon? She's dominating y'all so bad. Y'all are letting this woman dominate y'all. And y'all want to get back at Karen so much, get back at Monique so much. This woman's going to take one of them awards, baby. She's going to take an award because this is your hottest season. And she's standing out more than y'all. You know. So it is what it is. So Karen is like, what? I'm leaving then. Karen is like, I'm leaving. Karen is like, I'm leaving. I got dinner to go. I'm bouncing. I'm going here. I'm leaving. And, you know, Wendy got that nasty me mug. Wendy's a nasty woman. And that's why I feel sorry for her husband. Because she got so much pent-up anger, so much pent-up regression. And she really wants to take it out on her mother, but she takes it out on everybody. And she doesn't have no sense of self or identity. So she's, to me, I think she's in a midlife crisis on this show. Because now she's realizing the life that she set out for herself wasn't her life. It was her mother's life. And now she's saying how all the other ladies are living free will and having a good time, like Monique, like Karen, and Ashley too as well, because she had a problem with Ashley too. Like, and so Monique, so Karen is like, I'm out, peace, deuces, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Then we got Wendy like, oh, hello, welcome everybody to the shit show. The shit show is you. You wanted to keep an argument going. You wanted to keep a conversation going. Karen tried to intervene and change the subject so it can be better. But you wanted the shit show. Robin wanted the shit show because and Ashley wanted the shit show too as well. Because Ashley she went to Karen's event with, you know, medicine for an ulcer to prove that Karen was lying and Karen was drinking, and she drinks everywhere else, but she don't want to drink with us. Yes, because she don't like y'all. She don't trust y'all. That's why. And you guys always calling her out about her drinking. She can't be a happy drunk around you guys. So, you know, you have that situation. And, you know, Wendy's acting like she's the boss. Like, oh. So she's telling everybody, welcome to the shit show. Like, y'all started that shit show. Y'all came to that woman's event. And so what if she had, you know, Monique there? Monique came there early. Y'all didn't see Monique. Y'all want her to cut ties with Monique. And this is why she's gravitating towards Monique, because of what you pressuring her to do. So you always go, sometimes you go against the opposition. And plus, if you don't think it's all the way right. And it's a sad situation where you can't be friends with two people because people are trying to force you to choose a side so they can ice one person off the show and get them off the show. Yes, we do know Monique tried to ice out Candiace, and it would have probably worked if Monique did not get into an altercation with Candiace. So it was easy for Giselle and Robin to say we want her gone the most, and that will be Monique, because Monique stands out more than Candiace, and they can kind of control Candiace. You see how, you know, Robin had, you know, Candiace flash her breast and show her breast in you know, to her husband, you know, with a towel wrapped around her in another country, you know, as they're sitting at the dinner table. What kind of ignorant shit is that? Ignorant, just ignorant. And so Ashley's outside continued. So Ashley's whole thing is Karen is trying to set up Monique, and Monique had nothing to do with this. Monique didn't want any part of trying to meet you guys, see you guys, or be around you guys, or anything else like that. But Karen did say that she felt like she was being set up, and when she drinks around them, she feels like she could be set up. So if you feel like, you know, when you come around certain people, you don't want to drink around them, if you feel like they're gonna set you up, leave you out there to dry, and basically embarrass you, so therefore what do? You rectify that situation and you don't drink around them. And that's what she was trying to do, not drink around the ladies so she could protect herself. And Ashley's trying to call her out. Karen said it. I feel set up around you. She didn't want to come out and say that to you guys, but you guys forced her hand. She was gonna keep it cute, not drink around you and have a good time, but y'all want her to wild out and say something and mess up and make a mistake, and that's just the situation. So Ashley's outside basically saying she is talking to Robin, she's talking to, you know, Candiace, and she's talking to Wendy. And she said Monique had no parts to this. She didn't want nothing involved with the situation. And this is all Karen's doing. Karen is setting up everybody. So this is why Ashley is coming after Karen, because this is how she feels. Because Ashley wants to protect Monique, because Monique is her only true friend on the show. And then if you look at the picture right here, you can see Robin is basically saying, oh my goodness, so look at this situation. So Karen is worrying about her well-being with the group Monique's well-being with the group than Candiace, because basically Ashley is saying that Karen feels like Monique should come around, she should speak her piece and say her piece, because everybody's speaking for her, and she didn't want her to be disbanded from the group or be too far away from the group and not be seen on the episode or whatever. So, you know, Robin is dissecting this situation, and she's actually saying like, oh, so Karen is just so worried about what Monique's position is in the group instead of her friend Candiace. And then Wendy is looking at Robin because she was trying to figure out what Robin was going to say and how Robin was going to respond. And then that's when Wendy responds, because she is following the leader. So Robin has a follower. So, you know, it's about time. Giselle has Robin, now Robin has Wendy. So maybe, you know, Robin's going to step up a little bit more. And that's when Wendy said, oh my goodness, Jesus Christ, come down, Candiace. I don't know what else you need to know, that she is not your friend. And they forced Karen to pick a side. They forced her because they want her to ice out Monique so she won't be on the show. And you can understand people having a fight, but you don't want to get that much involved where you're telling you want to force somebody off the show, and that's what Karen does not want to do. And so Wendy was like, she ain't your friend. And we got Candiace, she's still confused and crying with the situation, because you want Candiace wants Monique out. And all the ladies saying this is the best thing to do, because if at the beginning of the season, not this episode, but a couple of episodes, you have Candiace basically asking Karen what to do, and Karen said, I will call the police. So she's seeking out help in the group when she should be seeking that help internally and not outwardly from people that have a motive and people that have something to gain with somebody being kicked off the show. So the season finale, Candiace is gonna go in and cuss out Karen. She's gonna be cussing out Karen, yelling at Karen. Ashley's gonna jump in and cuss out Candiace and says Candiace is uncivilized and this and that. And then Michael is going to jump in and he's going to try to get at Candiace's husband, which is Chris, and Juan is going to have to hold him back. So I don't know if Michael liked to have Juan's hands on him, but Juan's hands is on him. And you can look at Eddie. Eddie's confused. Eddie's like, okay, what's going on? And then you have Juan and, Robin talk about their relationship, and he's not really ready to get married again, and he's have some doubts, and he said shit in our marriage ain't good. So he's feeling a certain type of way, and it is what it is. And we have Michael spilling the beans, basically saying that Juan has said to him that he might not propose, or he does not want to propose to Robin. And then if you guys watch What Happens Live, Monique, she drops the tea. Basically, she starts to talk about the reunion, and she was asked questions, and they talked about Giselle dressing. That guy, the Caucasian dude that you see at the end with the glasses on, he was like, Giselle is dressing with a budget. She got a budget going on. And so, but he really thought that she was dressing with a budget, that she was finding clothes from the flea market, and shit like that. So he's dissing her, and Monique is just laughing because she knows that's not the case. And then Andy was like, yo, you shading Giselle. She's not really trying to, dress on a budget. I was like, Lord have mercy. And then, I was like, what's really going on? And Monique actually says that she does not have a relationship with Wendy. She does not talk to Wendy. Wendy never tried to have a relationship with her. So Monique basically said her and Wendy has no relationship. They are no friends. And then they asked Monique, what does she regret? And do she regret what happened between her and Candiace? She said, yes, she do regret the altercation. And she says she has grown. They asked Monique, do you regret, going to Karen's house and, trolling her with the bird? She goes, no, I don't regret that. They asked her, do she regret, actually letting the world know that the Sherman that Giselle was dating, that he was caught in the park, soliciting a woman or whatever. And she says, no, she don't regret it because she didn't make no lie and it was the truth. It was the facts. I was like, okay. So that's what Monique said. And I was just like, damn. So it's going in. And she said that her husband, Chris, went off at the reunion, and she also says that the person that got read for filth and got the worst tongue lashing was was Robin. Robin got the worst tongue lashing and the worst disrespect from Karen that you wouldn't believe. Karen dissed the shit out of Robin and read her to death. I was like, oh Lord. So, and also she said the person that did the most lying and the most skeeting away was obviously Giselle. Who else would it be? So I was just like, damn, she was going in on the situation. So basically that's it. We done with the situation. If anybody wants to call in, call in. We're going to keep the call-ins quick. If not, let's see. So yeah, that was the situation. The show is a mess. It's just the jealousy, the hate for anybody doing anything is just so ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Yep, so that's the situation. I was like, Lord, help them, Jesus. Yeah, so Monique went in. So we know Karen is going to go off, and we know Chris Samuels is going to go off. He's going to wild out. And he said he was going to wild out. Remember? Hold on, let me see if I can bring this up real quick. Let me see. Where we at? Where's Mo? Okay. Right here. When he did this video, this Instagram video with Monique, he was threatened. He was telling people they gonna get it. You mess with me and my family, you gonna get it. And he was feeling a certain type of way. So I guess when he got to, that reunion, he went in and he was feeling a certain type of way. So I was like, go ahead, do what you need to do, baby. So Chris Samuel's gonna come through, and Monique is actually, there were some things that Monique is not really going to be able to get her situation out about what the ladies tried to plan. But Andy asked her who's gonna have the most receipts, and it was Monique. She's gonna have the most receipts. She got pictures, she got clippings, she got all types of stuff in this book that she brought to the reunion to let people know what's up and what's popping. So she got her receipts on deck, and she ain't playing around. So I was like, okay. If she is from somewhere, you gotta ask her mom. Okay, I don't know what I'm reading. Yes, she did, Barry. She used to drag her for filth. So, yeah, they took her off the situation. But some people say that Katie's not stable or whatever. I don't know. I really want to talk about her mental, but that's what some people are saying. So here we go. Andy said that let me see what you said. Andy Cohen said that binder has color-coded tabs according to names, etc. Monique got serious receipts. Yes, supposed to be some serious receipts. So we're gonna see if she's gonna get through to all the receipts. So Monique is coming through with the receipts. She got the binder. She got everything, baby. I was like, okay, she is going to get it on and popping great. Thank you so much, Cassandra. I appreciate you so much. Matthew, I appreciate you. I don't know if I called you out with flex, but okay. Andy is a little messy. Boots too. Andy is beyond messy. Kimmy Love. Yes, I can't wait for this. Me either. Sugar Hill. Your mom is like, I do. Hickerson, you like the Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, I don't know. Andy should release some dose for peace and harmony between these ladies, and those will crap all over Wendy. Happy days, Raheem. The reunion seems to going to be better than the wildest season. Monique got called all them out. So I hope she gets a chance to actually call them all out. So that'll be the situation. That's what I want to see for real, if that's gonna happen. Ralph, better watch Michael Hands. They tend to wonder. Ooh, Ralph, you going in. He said you better watch Michael Hands because they tend to wonder. Yep, they wonder right down your pants, baby. I have to work on my clothing game, huh? I am a disaster, but it's not about me. Okay, Matthew, on Happy Days, Karen can say I regret And Karen can say, I regret Bravo picking these nitwits to be on this show with me. A notebook, a 3-ring binder. Yes, Major. She came through. But if you listen to some of the stuff that she says and some of the things and some of the interviews that she did before the season started, she had a whole lot of receipts and she was saying things, but I'm gonna have to keep it 100. Some of the things that Monique said don't make no sense. It don't add up. It contradicts herself just like they all do. But at the end of the day, there was really a plot to get rid of her and get her out the way, and they didn't like her, and they don't like Candiace. And Charisse was involved. Charisse was all in the business. If you go on Instagram, all the people that you guys know that I, talk about on YouTube or whatever, Charisse is like under everybody's post. She's like in the amen section. She's like in everything. Like, what do you do, Charisse? Like, why are you everywhere commenting under these people that are on TV? Get your ass on TV. Maybe that'll get her on TV. She be talking all types of shit under people's comments. Charisse be doing the most. I don't dislike Charisse or whatever. I never really got to know her to whether I liked her or not. But it is what it is. Like, you got haters everywhere. Thank you guys for deleting things. I do appreciate it. Like I said, if anybody come into my chat and they're promoting their channel, block them. There's no timeout. Just block their ass. Yep, so that's the situation. So that's what's going to be it. So it's going to be popping. Oh, I had another. Where's my other picture? Hold on. I think I'm going to be petty again. Let's see if I do have it up here. Okay. Let me see if I have it. I don't know where the hell. Oh yeah, I think I removed it. So what do you guys think was on Wendy's head? What was that hair on her forehead? That ain't baby hair. You can't tell me that's baby hair. I don't believe it. Where is she at? Okay, here she is. Okay, how is that? So what is this on her head? Okay, so you see for the reunion, I bring it up as big as I can. She got rid of it. Like, it's not there anymore. Oh, and then did you guys see it's not there anymore? She doesn't have that patch on her head anymore. So was she pushing her hair from the back to the front and gelling it and then putting on edge cream to make it darker and dyeing it and putting it close to her eyebrows and making like a circle so it can go under? Is that what she was doing? Because what is that hair? So it don't make no sense. And also, did you hear what she said when she was at Karen's event, that she didn't take off, she can't get her wig done, her hair done, because she has her shit sewed in. I don't want to diss anybody, but there is Ayana couldn't fix Charisse's life. There's some people that still wear, sew-in weaves. I haven't had a sew-in since I was in high school. So many years ago. And then when I stepped up my game, it was like, I don't know. I guess some people still wear sew-in weaves. I don't know. I thought we got past that sew-in weave so you can put on another wig afterwards. If you want to, when you have a sew-in weave, you got to keep that same hairstyle. I tried to style it this way or that way, but ultimately it's still the same hairstyle once it all falls down, So, and she said she had a sew-in, and she whispered that she had a sew-in. She was embarrassed to say that she had a sew-in. She was dead up embarrassed to say that she had a sew-in. And she said, my hair sewed in, so she got a sew-in, unless they do something different. But I just thought, they glue it on around the edges and shit like that. I don't know. They wildin'. She said she had a sew-in. I was like, girl, and you in a $1.5 million house and you're a millionaire and all this other shit, we supposed to believe that, and you got a sew-in, girl? We don't believe you. See, this is how it was. This is how it is, right? See, that is hair that she pulled from the back to the front. That is not baby hair. So, the question is, are sew-ins old and outdated, or sew-ins still popular? Because all the wig videos and all the girls that I see on YouTube that do hair, it ain't no sewing. So I don't know. I don't wear weave. So I don't know if, sewing it is out or not. But what I see on YouTube, they don't have that. What I see, they don't have that. So maybe there's some people that are still do wear sewings because they're used to sewings, but it also seems like she was embarrassed to say that she had a sewing. And that's the thing, she was embarrassed to say. Mary Jane is going on. Ralph, I'm just asking questions. That's all. I'm just asking questions. That's it. See, she got all that forehead hair, you know what I mean? So is that spray on? Was she spraying stuff on her hair? Like spraying it on the side, like maybe that edge control that's dark, or was she using spray to spray on top? Cause see, she got it everywhere. So was she using? So I did not hear her say sewing. I could have sworn she said she had a sewing. That's what I heard. Maybe I'm wrong. It's still in. I could have sworn she said she had a sewing, but maybe I could be wrong. I thought she said sewing. It could be a Sharpie, Sugar Hill. Yeah, I don't know. So I was just, but she did say she did not like the way that the way that she looked and her fashion on the show at all. She did not like it, and she's changing it up. As you can see for the reunion, she changed it up. Don't ask me because she will lie. You don't. Yes, I know, Ralph. This is what I'm saying. So it gotta be something sprayed on. Maybe, sometimes you can get genetic modified hair that you can spray cans and it almost looks like hair. Some people spray, I seen it in a video. Some people spray it, to make their eyebrow thicker. And some guys spray it in their beards, but it feels like hair, it looks like hair, and it's in a spray can and you spray it. So I wonder if that's the case, if that's what actually happened. Okay, I thought she said it was sewed in. That's what I thought. So I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I could have sworn that she said she thought that she had it sewed in. I was like, I remember getting my hair sewed in back in the day when I was a kid. And then once I stopped wearing, synthetic hair, like I got some wigs or whatever. I didn't get no $400 wigs. I ain't got Karen kind of wigs, but my wigs look better than Wendy's. And I'm from the neighborhood that she don't like. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Because I could have sworn, I was like, she said she said, they ain't gonna do nothing. Lord, she had a sewing. She's a millionaire with a sewing. You believe it if you wanna. Believe she can afford a $1.5 million house. Yeah, alright. With a sewing. That shit is on credit. Because the only thing you have to do is pay. You can make a plan with the IRS, or you can make a plan with a credit program and pay up your student loans. As long as you're making payments on your student loans and you don't default, and you can make payments as low as $20 to as high as whatever you want, and your credit will still stay the same. Your credit score will stay the same, or it'll go up because you're not in default of any loans, So, so they do have the cans where you can spray on your hair, Matthew. You can spray on your hair. Yes, you can. You can spray on some hair rough. That's what I'm thinking too, Lord. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building. Next week, we're going to review the season finale. And then afterwards, I'm going to cover the Real Housewives of Atlanta as usual. And then Real Housewives of Atlanta will begin next Sunday. So I will cover that show. I haven't even got to the Chance of Love, and the last episode that I watched of Chance of Love, I was so mad at Yodely. She was talking so much stuff. She was being very racist towards Thickums, aka Roly Poly. That was so disrespectful. She was saying all types of ill nasty stuff, calling her all types of names that are intended to be slurs, in my opinion. And I just haven't got to her because I can't wait to get to her, because that was so wrong what she did to that woman. You can diss Thickums and talk about Thickums all you want, but the way that she was disrespecting this young lady, And it wasn't about her weight. She was describing her as an animal and stuff like that. And I was like, Lord. And this is the same woman that said the reason why she got long hair is because she's Mexican. I got long hair and I'm black. So what are you talking about? And there's plenty of you guys in the chat room that got long hair and you black. And Kenya Moore's black and she got long hair. So what you trying to say? Black girls can't grow hair, so you gotta be Mexican? Like, what's going on with that situation? So I really thought that was disrespectful. Here she is. And then on top of that, she got the worst weaves and her parts be showing, everything be showing. This one right here, this is her. This is Yodel. And she was very disrespectful. And you can see the crumbs around the front of her edges. Like, come on. Like, and there's so many different pictures I have of her weave looking bad. But yeah, she's going to call this woman, you know, all types of, to me, were slurs. Straight up and down. So hopefully I can get a chance to get into that and talk about that situation for real. So, but peace. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. I was like, the disrespect that people think they can get away with saying, you know, and it's just so crazy. And Robin's gonna have to eat dirt. Robin thought that she was being so cute. She thought that she was being wonderful by dissing Karen and coming after Karen, saying, "Oh, you don't want to drink around us." Now Karen done threw out your business that your husband, you know, said something about your couch, which is very disrespectful. So thank you guys so much. I know you're going in on her. I was like, Lord, like, come on. Like, if you diss somebody, but when you started throwing them type of comments in, we know what that is. Like, we know what you're trying to really insinuate and say on national TV, you know? Not crumbs. Ralph is too funny. Yes, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Hey, Miller, what's going on? It's good to see you, baby. Good to see you. Happy days. Good to see you, Cassandra LSW. Good to see you. Ralph, good to see you. All the moderators, Norris, Tony, thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday weekend. I didn't do much, but thank you. Thank you, Mocha Berry. I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss T. I'm trying to see if I can get everybody. Happy days, Ralph, Sonia Butler, Sugar Hill, baby, Miss T, Cassandra, Witch Hazel. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Take Outside. Who else? Matthew. Matthew was in here saying some things that I have no idea. I was lost, Matthew. You had me lost. Happy days, always. Much love. Norris Tony. Please go check out Norris Tony's YouTube channel. Show him some love. Please go check out Chef Disaster YouTube channel and show them some love. I really would appreciate that. Hit them up. Show them some love, baby. Sonia Butler. Who else? Sonia Butler. Name sounds familiar from like back in the day. Ralph. I got Happy Days. Hickerson. What's going on? LSW. Happy days, Matthew. Let me see. I keep saying the same names. Kimmy Love. What's going on, baby? How you doing? Miss T's in the building. Marcia Gibbs, what's up? Special K Mills #1. What's good with your baby? I think that's it. If I missed you, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to. Who else? I got Cassandra. I got Sugar Hill. All right. If I missed you, I didn't mean to at all. Major's in the building. What's going on, Major? Thank you for coming through. I really do appreciate it. Henriella. Okay, I think I got everybody. If I didn't, what's up? What's popping with you? Much love to you. You guys have a please. And Linnell, thank you. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate that. For real, for real. Karen and the winner is Sherman, because he took her so way, Lord. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a blessed night.